Are you ready to get to the dream?
Come on, get it. Do it.
Hey Tribe, happy Self-Care Sunday and welcome back. Hopefully you've been getting hype about following your dreams and living and dreaming like a kid in order to get to the life that you want. I know I have been, and it's been so much fun. I'm so excited. This video is about getting started on following your dreams if you haven't started already. I know most people start at the beginning of the year, but I have a few tips that I want to share with you all. So let's get it started. And before we get started, I have a new discovery. Look, even the birds, or I guess rather the ducks and the geese, know that it's Self-Care Sunday. So why shouldn't we take care of ourselves on Sundays? I read a really good quote today that said, take care of your body like it's a $200,000 Ferrari. That quote just kind of stuck with me today. I'm like, darn, you know, our bodies are temples, like we should take care of them. So I definitely feel like I need to change some of my eating habits. Does that mean no more of this? Tip 1. The first tip that I think is really important on getting your journey started on following your dreams. I mean, we're 2 months and some change away from half of the year already, half of 2021. And we all have goals to get our dreams started this year, or at least to get somewhere near where we want to be in life. I mentioned in a recent video that over 95% of the population die without following their dreams. Since I am your follow your dreams hype woman, I am gonna help myself and hopefully a lot of people change that. So my first tip is, okay, here's tip 1 for real this time. Is first, you have to get tough mentally and physically. Getting tough mentally. Have you ever seen someone that had a prosthetic leg or a prosthetic body part, and they can still like run a 5K or they win like a 10K, something like that? It takes mental power. Johnny Cash said, life is tough. We have to get tough. So that's all I'm gonna say on that, because I don't want to take up too much time. And I also put a note in my notes to get tough physically. Sometimes life doesn't work that way because we live in a fast food world. So I know a majority of the world basically survives off fast food. But if you can get more sun foods, more water, these are the things that we're made of. Sun foods are fueled by the sun. We're fueled by the sun and by plants. So if you can, get more foods like that. That's why that new, what is the name of that new cereal? And I've been wanting to try this recipe for 2 weeks. I have yet to try it, but I want to. Popular because the stuff actually does give you energy. So yeah, get tougher. I cannot do a pull-up to save my life, y'all. Look at me. Make a fool of myself. Okay, that's enough of that. Get tougher. My big girl is tired, y'all. Real tired. Tip 2 is write it down. So there's a saying, which is true, a goal not written down is only a wish or a dream, because half the time we have ideas, we don't write them down, and we forget them. So y'all know what I do. I do this all day, every day. I love journals, pretty journals. I show you my collection. This is what I take to work with me. This is what I take. This is what's at home with me. And I use smaller pamphlets when I'm on the go. So I am using these all day. And as you can see, this one is almost full. I pretty much write my every thought, even songs that I have in my head. I write it down because I'm the type of person, I feel like if I'm singing that song, maybe it's for a reason. So I try to, I guess, write it down and see, hey, why was that song in my mind? And sometimes it's just because I just love music. When I'm at work, I take a small journal like this with me. And on my breaks or when I have time to write, I'll have a really small journal, like pocket-sized journal, and a pen that I can put in my pocket. Or I take a crossbody backpack. A good place to buy journals, like you can go to TJ Maxx, Walmart has them for 99 cents. TJ Maxx, you can get them for like $1.99 or $3.99. I love those journals. That's where I got this one from. TJ Maxx and Ross. This one was only, let me see, I don't know, but these are like $3.99. Go get them, fellas. And ladies, if you have them, if you have a little black book, instead of making that your book of phone numbers, make that your book of goals. Steve Harvey says, in order to get your goals fulfilled, write down 300 things that you want from God. I mean, just let your imagination just fly like the wind. Just open your imagination, dream as big as possible. My favorite theory is dream like a kid, because when you're a kid, you can be anything you want to be. Sometimes you have to take that mentality into adulthood, because sometimes we forget to have fun. So take your journal, dream like a kid, like Steve Harvey says. Write down 300 things that you want from God, 300 things that you want to see in your lifetime. Read it day and night. Don't stop at 300 things. If you want to go further than that, go further than that, because I'm sure I have like a million things written down already that I want to do. So yeah, do that. Tip three. All right, everybody. So my third tip is to change your mindset. Music has the power to change how we feel and how we think. Have you ever heard a sad song and it just made you feel so sad, and you just felt like, oh my God, I need to turn this song is making me feel so sad? Or even when you're going through heartbreak or something along the lines, you listen to sad, like, breakup songs, it makes you feel even worse, and it makes you make things even worse in your mind. Or if we listen to a happy song, one of my favorite songs when I feel sad is what is that song? When you feel down and out, sing a song. Sing a song. It's Earth, Wind and Fire. Sing a song. Sing a song. When you feel down and out, sing a song. Those are the type of songs that make you feel really good when you're feeling down. If you're thinking negative thoughts constantly, that's exactly what your life is going to be. If you're thinking positive thoughts, just like a happy song, that's how it's going to make you feel, and that's how life is going to be in your mind. So change your mindset, change your life, you have to stop negative thinking. We're not always gonna think positive because life is not always positive. So sometimes you're gonna feel down.
Yes, I can. Say it again. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Something I love to practice is manifestation. Manifestation is basically where you get something you want in your mind, and then you just think about it, and then you just let it go, put it out there to God, letting Him know, hey, this is what I want. And you already believe in your mind that you're gonna get it. And you try to stay positive as much as you can. And then it just happens. I remember when I first started manifestation, I read the book, The Secret, and I wrote down a list of things that I wanted, and I just thought positive about them. I believed that I had it, and it came. A good example of this, a lot of football players that play in the NFL, they say as kids they imagine themselves playing as a member of the team that they wanted to play for. And then growing up, they go to school, go to college, practice all that time, day and night, and then it's theirs. That's the life. They're living their dream life. So that's manifestation, and that's how we have to think. You ever notice how when you have a good idea, the good ideas, like, they can make you feel so good. Like, I hate grocery shopping. I hate grocery shopping. But how I trick myself into going grocery shopping when I have to go in to get something. I tell myself something that I really like. Most of the time it's close. I'll tell myself, hey, you can buy a plum if you want to go in. So that's how I trick myself into going to the store. There's another little extra tip for you. Practice patience. Rome wasn't built in a day. You can't do stuff in a day. It's going to take time. It's not just going to come overnight. So that's my tip. Another thing, I almost forgot the most important thing, y'all. You have to believe in yourself. You have to.
You can do it. You can do it.
People are going to be negative. People are going to say negative stuff to you. People are going to say you can't do that. People are going to laugh. If you don't believe in yourself, you're going to fall down with them. You're going to start believing how they believe. So it's going to start with self. Sometimes we can be so negative on ourselves. We can be our worst critics. And we can think something's not good, and then we can put it out there in the atmosphere, and people will just love it. So people are already going to be hard on you, so just believe in yourself first and make things happen. Fourth tip is going to be do what makes you happy. Y'all, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna do what makes my heart feel good. Or when you act a little bit like a child, that helps you discover who you really are at core. So my fourth tip is do stuff that you love. Do what makes you happy. Hey, and go back to some of the things that you did as a child or as a teenager, and see how that makes you feel. And last but not least, tip 5. Get busy.
Get it started. Get it started. Let's get it started.
Get busy. Starting the steps, or writing down the steps that you're going to take to get there. If you say, I don't have the money to follow my dreams, start. So like I was saying, start using your social media to showcase your talents. If you feel like you don't have the money to follow your dreams, start small. If you're a dancer, you're a singer, something along the lines where you're a performer, start using your social media. Learn routines from like YouTube or something like that, and start showcasing what you can do, and find creative ways to make it different than everybody else's. If your idea is like saturated on social media, since I've started a YouTube, no lie y'all, it has brought so much happiness. I never thought that I've been wanting to do YouTube for 3 years. I never thought that it would make me feel so happy and so good inside. To me, in my heart, it's like God saying, yes, you're on the right path since I started a YouTube channel. So start a YouTube channel. Start building it. Sometimes I take pictures. I use it to post my business stuff. Pretty much the things that I do. So if you don't have money, start there. If you're a crafter or an artist, the Dollar Tree, hey, they have art supplies. Start from there. Go get paint. Go get, they even have books for painters. They have books or pamphlets for if you draw. Start there. Post it on social media and see where it takes you from there. If you write plays, start writing plays. Get your family together. Those are your actors for right now. Start there. Post it on social media. We're gonna wrap it up for today. We're gonna follow our dreams. We're gonna believe in ourselves. We're gonna write it down. We're gonna believe that it can happen. And one bonus tip is just to pray and ask God for help and direction. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And make sure you do something for yourself today. Something along the lines of self-care for yourself. Have a good one. Love y'all.
One, two, three. We did it.
Never give up on what you really want to do, Albert Einstein.